Isn't that a nice sound? Yeah, Summer Sound by Walter Wanderley and the orchestra. Well, as I mentioned to you earlier, that we were going to get a phone call from Kenny Rogers. I wasn't lying to you. Kenny, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And yourself?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well, and I'm looking at all these things you're involved in, and you're always busy, aren't you?
At the very least, I am busy.
Well, you've got a new project now that is coming up, which will require some live television. And tell us a little bit about it.
Is this the QVC thing we're talking about?
Yeah.
Well, it's really an interesting concept. They have come to me, and I've always been one that likes to be a leader rather than a follower. So they came to me in August of last year and asked me if I would be interested in doing a project they were doing for Valentine's Day. And so it was kind of time appropriate for Valentine's Day, and they let everyone who ordered anything, no matter what they ordered in the month of September, vote for their 3 favorite all-time love songs. And we put them on a computer, and we took the top 30, and we didn't vary at one song. We took exactly the top 30 of the songs that they voted for, and I did this album, and they called it Vote for Love. And it's called the On Cue album. They do special projects on this label.
Uh-huh.
And it's a one-time shot with this thing. But it's really a beautiful album. I mean, it's 30 of the best love songs that you can imagine from all time. And it's always interesting when you ask people to vote what songs come up that would show up that you wouldn't think would be in the top 30 love songs for people.
Well, that's the unique thing of the whole thing, is that the people voted for their own songs.
Right. So this way you give them a chance to tell exactly what it is that they want. And as I said, there were some kind of interesting songs that I never would have imagined me singing. Love is a many splendored thing, for instance. Unchained Melody and Stardust. And Stardust is one of my favorite songs on there.
Yeah, that's probably one of everybody's favorite songs.
It's an interesting cross-section of music.
Uh-huh. Well, and the album it's a double set CD or a cassette, isn't it?
Yeah, there are 30 songs on this album, which is unheard of. Usually if you buy an album, there are 10 songs or 11 songs at the most. And in this case, there are 30 songs. And that's what I think makes it so exceptional. If you're in a situation, one of the things, I've done 52 albums, and in listening back to some of the albums, a lot of times you'll do 3 or 4 really pretty songs, and you'll do something that just kind of breaks the mood of it. Well, this song is nothing but love songs, and it's really wonderful in its concept, I think.
Well, what else are you doing now? You're always, like I say, busy, involved in making any more movies?
Well, we've got a couple of scripts that we're looking at. We're trying to put together a thing that I might do before the end of the year that would really be a great script. And if we pull it off, it's not a Western. It's about the Indian lifestyle, which is kind of interesting for me. But we're doing that, and I'm just signed a new album deal with a new label, and these people are the cutting edge of contemporary sales projects, and it's really kind of interesting, some of the things that we're going to be doing in the future.
Today in this market, it's pretty hard to have distribution the way it used to be done with the record companies before. And probably this QVC, this is one way to get out to a lot of people that would desire that product.
Well, you know what we've done? We've studied this business. Obviously, like you have your business and I have mine, and I study my business. One of the things we've learned is that the majority of people who would be interested in a product like this are really intimidated going into record stores. Because if you're not asking for one of the new contemporary hip-hop or hot artists, whoever it is, they make you feel so foolish. They send you to the back of the store, and you go back and you find it if you can. And so most people just will not go put themselves through that, and I understand that. So by doing this direct marketing, and also you can reach so many more people. I mean, this has been on the air about 3 weeks, and we've sold 70,000 records, and this is literally a triple album.
Yeah. Listen, we got to take a short break. Could you stay on with us for just a little while? Okay, we're going to take a short little break, and we'll be back with Kenny Rogers. In fact, we're going to listen to Kenny Rogers. This is from his one of his latest albums.
It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, forever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may all be passing fancies, and in time may go. But oh my dear, Our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time, the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay, but our love is here to stay. But oh my dear, oh, our love is here to stay. So together, my dear, we're going a long, long way. In time, the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay, but our love is here. Our love is here. Our love is here to stay.
Well, we're back now with Kenny Rogers, and while the break was on, we were talking about a lot of things that Kenny might want to forget from his past.
Well, all I know is if your building burns down, my history goes with it. I've
got-
never seen anyone that had such a great collection of unimportant records in my life.
Well, I know we're savers.
I see. Well, that's interesting. I'd love to get my hands on some of that stuff.
Yeah, well, it's here.
Well,
So-
I'll come down and visit.
Yeah, I'll do so. Well, anyway, you're doing concerts right now, or just?
Well, right now I'm kind of taking off. I'm about to start another album project for the first of next month, and I thought I was going to have some back surgery, and I've already had it once, and it's just I've got a huge hip problem that it's just pain more than anything else, and they think they can solve it, but I've actually think I may be able to do it without surgery. I'm doing some therapy, which seems to be helping. So.
Well, good. Yeah, if you make that the last resort.
Yeah, really.
The surgery.
I've learned that.
Well, all right, so it's a Vote for Love CD that the audience voted for, top 30 songs, and you do them so well, man.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Well, listen, let's do it again. Maybe we can dig up some more of your old records one of these days.
You guys have, if I ever need them, I know where to come.
All right, just give us a call. Our special guest, Kenny Rogers. And right now, let's play one of the cuts from the album. Kenny? Kenny?
It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be me, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you.